congratulations on the launch of F3. It's successful, and the product looks really great. So what is the idea behind F3? Like basically, it has got the dual camera. It's same as the F3 Plus, but in a smaller compact size. So what is the main idea behind this?
Actually, OPPO works on 3 core points. The first is the camera, as everyone knows. Second is its design, and third is the power management. So in this one also you can see that we work on camera. Of course, you know, group selfie camera. But why we work on group selfie? As I said in the speech also, that we had done the Nielsen survey in the beginning of this year, and there we found that nowadays people want to spend us time, not the me time. Everyone wants to spend with their families and friends, and that time they want to record that moments. For that they need group selfie because it must be a wider angle. That's why we focused first on camera, group selfie camera. And if I say about the design, so as I said, our team has really gone through so many adjustments for the perfect curve. And also this time, what we had done, the in-cell screen. The normal phone, the screen is normal. But this time, the screen is in-cell. Now what it helps? How it helps? Normally, even we have faced when we go outside, especially in this season, the sunlight, the weather condition, we are not able to read the content.
True.
That's why we use in-cell screen. Now you can easily read the content, any light condition. And if I talk about the power management, so it is equipped with 3200 mAh of big battery, and even with color OS, which can easily optimize the battery power. So that's the 3 main focus points for F3.
Great. So Oppo's primarily focusing on the dual camera for the selfie thing. What about the rear camera? Like there hasn't been a significant improvement ever since we have seen F1 Plus in the market. So what is the reason behind not upgrading the rear camera and just focusing on the selfie?
It's not about only focusing on selfie. What we are providing depends on what customer needs. Now if you see our own phone, even if I see my phone, out of 10 photos, 10 will be selfie, 6 will be selfie. So it means that selfie craze is more. And if I say about the dual selfie camera, so that we also, as I said, depend on customer demand. What customer need, we are providing that thing. And if I say about the rear camera, so I think you know that F3 Plus, we have introduced 16 megapixel rear camera, and even the aperture size of that is f1.7. No one, I mean, even in that price range, other brands are still on 1.9 maximum. And also the Sony IMX398 sensor. So we are doing too much in the rear camera also, but what customer needs, what is in trend, we are providing that thing to the customer.
Right. And in this selfie war, as we say it, Oppo and Vivo are like going head on with latest back-to-back devices. So what is your the true element that stands out in Oppo phones that can beat the competition?
It's our quality, as I said, because we are focusing on 3 main points. The camera. So before introducing any product into the market, we done it's a mass production. So many tests first done on each and every feature. So as I said, either for camera, front camera or back camera. For design, even I say about the power management or the fingerprint. Even if I say about the fingerprint technology, this time it's solid state. So also the hydrophobic zirconium surface is there. Even if your fingers are wet, it will easily unlock your phone. So we are focusing on quality. I mean, if a customer nowadays are buying a phone of 20,000, 30,000, so the customer must be feature focused. So we are providing the best features with best quality.
True. And I've happened to use both the F3 Plus and the F3 smartphone for a brief time. So I just regarding the camera, since we're talking about it, the selfie camera in the F3 and F3 Plus, the bokeh effect hasn't been quite precise and compared to other phones. Even if we have to take the iPhone 7's iPhone 7 Plus portrait mode. So is there a reason, or is it just a feature that Oppo is providing at the moment and not focusing on it and focusing rather on the wide lens?
For bokeh effect, if I say, basically if you see bokeh effect, it is normally available in DSLR.
True.
So we are providing the quality of DSLR in our phone. If I say about the selfie camera and group selfie camera, if I capture a photo with 16 megapixels, there I need bokeh effect so that it will give a nice look, vivid impact, and everyone like the picture more.
Correct.
Because even if you see, if a person buy a DSLR, the first thing the guy will do is take a photo in bokeh effect. This is a normal thing. So that's why we introduced bokeh effect. And if you say about the group selfie camera, we are going to use group selfie camera so that more people will come. That time there is no need of bokeh.
Yeah.
If we are going to use bokeh, then everyone will get high. So what is the need of group selfie? So this time we are only using bokeh effect so that customer like it. And at the same time you can use bokeh effect with various filters, at the same time with beautify. So it's quite good thing for the customer.
So the fingerprint scanner on this phone has also been upgraded. So has it been the same one which we have seen in the F3 Plus, or is it
F3
solid state?
Yeah, solid state.
Okay, so it works with moist and
dusty, oily fingers.
Okay, perfect. And the question about the battery. So what is on? So it says that it is guaranteed for like 15 hours of mixed average usage. So under what conditions?
15 hours of
15 hours, yeah.
Of F3 or
F3
F3 Plus.
F3.
Okay.
3,200
mAh of battery,
expected to last 15 hours.
Okay.
On paper. So under what like use case scenarios it is?
The time when we have done this test, I mean, if you are saying about the 15 hours, so that must be a proper condition. I mean, if you are going somewhere that too much network fluctuation is there, so of course it will take more battery amount.
True.
You continue to playing your games, of course it will take more. Continue watching videos. If you are doing multitasking, of course it will take. But for a standard use, it will surely run for the entire day.
So
about 16
on a day-to-day
hours.
basis.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm just curious to know about the MWC's launch. So the 5x zoom has been surprisingly impressive, and the cameras truly defines what OPPO stands for, the camera phone. So how soon can we expect that?
First of all, I mean, recently we have introduced the 5x optical zoom, and I really feel glad that the media around there was very happy with this feature. Absolutely. And they praise us. So I really feel happy with this. And if I say about the mass production of that, so every feature will come to the market, but when the demand goes high. Because if you want to make a sustainable development in the market, so you have to wait for a particular time, a best time, when the demand goes high, that time we will surely come with this. Even if you see the Superbook, that will also come. But when demand will go high, that time we will.
And now that you mentioned the Superbook, it reminds me, this doesn't have the book charging support. No. So is there a reason? Because that's really helpful in the F3 Plus and every other phone that has book. So that could have been a good add-on. So is it the price factor that book isn't a part of the F3?
There's so many factors. I mean, of course, price is a factor, but before that, if we see in F3 Plus, the battery was 4,000 mAh, and in this it's 3,200 mAh. So everything depends on price range also. And if I say about the book charging technology, this also I mean, in this phone there is no book, but it is also fast. I mean, near about 1.5 hours, 145.
90 minutes.
Yeah, 90 minutes, 1.5 hours. It will charge your phone. So that is also enough, I think. Because VOOC we are normally given in our flagship models, which is of higher range, like F1 Plus, F3 Plus, Fine series, Fine 7. So we give in higher range.
Okay. And just one more thing about the Black Edition that you announced today. So there's no light on when it will be available to the consumers. So when can we expect that?
Before that, I would like to say that have some patience. It will surely come to you.
Because my question before this was why OPPO is not launching a black phone when black is clearly the trend
even
now.
If you see our earlier model like F3 Plus, black is already in market now.
Right.
Even A57 before that, that is also available in black color now. So for that, as I told you, we have patience.
So it'll be a limited edition phone. Okay. And since F3 is part of a contest which will be picking out 3 winners, so are there any tips for consumers who are planning to pre-order the device, and why should they?
Just do a pre-order and cross your fingers. Wait for your luck.
And have patience.
Have patience.
Thank you very much. It has been a pleasure.